Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Ribéry. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Ribéry. Ribéry. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Gakpo. Incapuyi. Konate. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Kimmich. Konate. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Punched away. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's managed to get free. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, easy pickings there.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And here's Mbappe. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, smashing header! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Konate. Kimmich. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, red, nice interception. Bellingham. And he welcomes it in. Gakpo! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Gakpo is offering a right smile there.
The Netherlands with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Yildiz goes steaming forward. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Cleared without complication. Interesting ball. McTominay. And it's Ribéry. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Gakpo. Driving on and making good progress. That is good alertness. He has found the way through. Ribéry. Messi. And here's Mbappe. McTominay.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Well, played right into his path. And he's on his way! Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Konate. Now McTominay. And here's Ribery. Messi. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. And that has sent him sprawling.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. Nkapie makes the interception. Gakpo looking to run onto it. Bellingham. Chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Up he goes! No, he didn't quite meet it right. The Netherlands have their third corner. Terrific header! And that's caused a worry or two.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Konate. That could spell trouble. He's picked and the shot! And he's done it!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him. Indonesia really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he thumps it clear. Mbappe! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Kimmich gets it clear. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Indonesia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Bellingham. And he's gone backward here. Oh, he's been caught, and the shot! That's a half-decent try.
Mbappe certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Has a go! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Thinks one through. Yildiz. No way through there. Rijkaard. The ball has bounced loose now. Konate gets across to intercept that. And it's Drogba. Yildiz. Drogba. It's Drogba! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon. The Netherlands have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Capier. That is lovely. Great work on the overlap. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Substitution.
Indonesia choosing to make the first change. Your impression so far, Jim?
Indonesia are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Rafinha. Mbappe. And that little bit of skill has got him away.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Drogba.
This is the time you need that pace.
Indonesia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. That has been cut short. That's a nicely measured pass. He's found the way through. Hits one!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Look at the space here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Kimmich. Now it's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined.
The Netherlands surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Gakpo. Gakpo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Kimmich. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Drogba. Now it's Osimhen. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's got the shot away! Oh, taken with style. And with that goal comes comfort.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 13.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
7.
The Netherlands are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Number 11. Soboslai.
And he's had it nicked
92.
away. Drogba!
Substitutions
Drogba! It's
taking
loose,
place.
and there's a race for the... And again! He's got a goal! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Indonesia give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Dealt with nicely by the defence.
There will be 3 minutes.
I think we're
added
about to
time.
see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. He rises! They've done it! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
And when the man... Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, coherent. Well, we're becoming used to scenes just like this in this endless festival of football, pitting just about everybody against everybody. Interest levels very, very high. In fact, it's only increasing as games carry more and more significance. No question, everyone here is in the mood. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. Drogba. Now the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yildiz really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Indonesia with the corner, there first. Van Nistelrooy getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi. Hernandez cuts out the pass. He's gone forward, and he's intervened well there. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Mbappe. Foden! No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
That's unlucky. The idea was really...
Oh, what's he done? Mbappe! Can he finish? Goal! An act of charity gratefully received. Indonesia have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. Oh, this is a... And the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great feel of the ball. Can he finish? It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oh, what a pass! A lovely, neat pass. Messi.
Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
It's Kimmich. McTominay. Approaching the half-hour mark. Foden. And the counter is on. Chips it through. Drogba might just make this. And it's Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Indonesia have got it back and they'll have another go. Yildiz. Indonesia have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Sends it crossfield. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Capier. Goes in for the header! Sticks it away! Back to within one! Interesting! Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
After 39 minutes is...
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Messi. Now it's Drogba. Yildiz. Chance to shoot now! Now that's a fine challenge.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That has ended up in no man's land. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple
indicated.
miscalculation. No more, no less.
Neuer sends that a long way. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Alvarez, distributed tidily. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And we are back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And he cuts out the supply. Messi. McTominay. It's Drogba! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Looking tidy in possession here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
What a throw in. Indonesia really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Indonesia disappointing in the end there. And he has been fouled there. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
So, time for changes on
Mbappe.
both sides, actually.
Coming on to
So a
replace
double
him
change
is
here, and
number
both
15,
changes are offensive.
Vinicius Junior.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Now it's Osimhen. Tries to get it clear. And he's there to clear it.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Indonesia are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Yildiz, given the lift of his goal. Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, they could be caught out here. Climbs up big. Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Messi. Forwards and with intent. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Oh, can he get onto this? And that's a throw-in. Adams. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That's a little off target.
Indonesia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Vinicius Junior. Yildiz. Great ball if he can get there. Cannavaro gets good distance on it. McTominay. Incapie looking to hit the byline here. Header! And it's come back out to him. He's scored! Do not write them off. Back they come. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, it's gone in!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
There will be 3 minutes.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting. Look, oh, Van Nistelrooy! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And he was quick to react. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Vinicius Junior. And he thumps it clear. And that is that. Indonesia have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
Osimhen claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out.
Decent hit! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Vermeer. And he's forced to go back. And in Capier, Vermeer. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Anthony looking to get on the end of this. He's found a way through. He's had a shot! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Van Dijk. So what can they make of this? Real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Rafinha. Quarter of an hour played. Kimmich. Osimhen is wide and looking to get onto this. Header! Schneider.
Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Drogba. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Mbappe! Rafinha. It's Kimmich. Oh, he's found support out wide. That is good strength. Mbappe. Drogba. He's looking for the runner here. Araujo makes the interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Approaching the half-hour mark. Pulisic. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lewandowski. Modric. Kimmich kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's a good cross in, and a good clearance out. Incapuyi proves too strong. Tries a shot! Schneider. And it's Modric. Good spot, he's seen the run. Mbappe! Nice control. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! Two to the good. They have breathing space. space. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
So that's 2 now with Anthony! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
That's just downright fabulous, both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
England find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Drogba clearly the target here.
Yeah, it's only natural if you consider what a great header of the ball he is.
And he thumps it clear. England are looking to go forward now. Right, Schneider had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief.
Lewandowski, it's Lewandowski! They've done it! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
It just came to...
And the first 45 minutes are up. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Hello everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members. Substitution for England, number 9, Robert Lewandowski.
So off we go once more.
Number 14,
Tunisia
Anthony.
come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big call here.
Number 19,
Messi, he's picked his way through. Oh, that's nice. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Messi. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rafinha. Time and again they are repelled. And here's Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Indonesia come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes.
Can he finish? That's headed upfield. Oh, can he get onto this? Stood up well to him there. Guardiola.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Owen! Oh, impressive strike.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Incapuyi moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. De Jong. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Modric. Pulisic. Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Schneider. Now it's Owen. Might be danger here. And Messi! Goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Incapuyi gets it away. Kimmich. Good read, needed to be. Nicely aimed pass. Modric. Kimmich. Rafinha. And he was quick to react. Guardiola. Van Dijk. Sørloth. Big chance! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch.
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Rafinha. He gets big. They just took too long getting forward.
Oh, Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Bellingham. Palmer. Now it's Messi.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Couldn't squeeze it through.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, what has happened here? Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Fiddles it through. Here's the cross. Foden. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. That's been drilled forward. Messi. Palmer. Can he get it through? Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, the idea was a good one. And the shot! Goal! England! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
England have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Played into space out wide. Rafinha has it in a wide shapes to shoot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Indonesia really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now. That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Nelson Semedo clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Well, the defence have two choices. Deal with the man or deal with the space.
Keeper's dealt with that. Indonesia are behind here despite their domination of possession. Oh, no joy this time. Vermeer. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Osimhen. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Palmer. Oh, what a climb! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Semedo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Osimhen. Bellingham, who does have an assist to his name.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, that pass isn't the best. That could spell trouble. And he's searching through. Foden. 5 minutes till the break. Palmer. Oh, easy pickings there. The ball has bounced loose now.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And now they can spring out of defence. Gehi makes the interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Alvarez! Yes, it's in! A fine way to mark his 50th game in these colours. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Substitutions taking place.
So we're into the second 45.
Indonesia have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Indonesia do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Menu.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Messi. Messi stood his ground strongly. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pulisic. That is good alertness. Menu. Foden. Oh, that's a key interception. Alvarez. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. He's a sharp little ball here. Nicked it back promptly. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
For this match was 71,
Well, that had the makings of something quite
550.
promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. No, that's been intercepted. Indonesia still have the cards to affect this game. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And that's really well manoeuvred. Out to the right. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, that's fabulous. Crossed in. He's got tall. Bellingham. Palmer. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, what a ball he's in here! And he's straight offside.
Substitution for England. Number 5.
Time then for the first
Bellingham.
substitution of the game.
Number 10, Messi. Number 8, Palmer. Number 47,
Osimhen,
Phil Foden. Number 7,
in numbers sharp
Ryan
and
Stefan.
uncompromising.
Coming on
Could
the
be
field,
danger here,
number
and he's managed to get
22,
free.
Eze.
They're urging him to
Number
shoot.
9,
Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Rafinha. Nelson Semedo. In with the challenge. He is through here.
England really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Deftly done.
Nelson Semedo. And he cuts out the supply. The final 5 minutes. Early ball. Oh, that was vital. And now they can clear their lines. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
England have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Van Dijk.
Indonesia close now to seeing this one through to the end. Great ball if he can get there. Rice. That's that, the end. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph.
Celebrating their wedding.
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated
everybody,
days on
and
the
welcome
footballing
to today's
calendar.
match.
So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Pulisic chasing after it. And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Kaká in the side, just about as box office as it gets.
Yeah, I totally agree. He, in many ways, the blueprint of the modern-day number 10, lauded for his simple and very graceful style of play. Really is a player who has the lot.
You come to the game just to see him play. The referee has given a corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Pinches it off him. Can he finish? Goal! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Ribéry. Kaká. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, what has happened here? Konate. Nelson Semedo. And back to the goalkeeper. And he's had it nicked away. Ball is over the line. Kaká. Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pavlovic. Now it's Osimhen. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's beautifully weighted. That has been knocked clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And for a moment you felt that was going. Now the finish! It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pulisic. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pavlovic. Alvarez. Gross. Making good progress on the right-hand side. And here's Osimhen. Big chance! And the pass is intercepted.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Pulisic. Konate. Nelson Semedo. Gently done. Pavlovic. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Semedo hurtling down that right flank. Xavi Alonso. Gross. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Gross was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
There will be one.
Oh, that's a key interception. And he was quick to react. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides,
And if you do
but at
have a
half-time,
chance today,
it
please
is
take some
1-0.
time out to give your support to
I
our
thought that was a
Venice
decent
Stadium
45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And he's managed to get rid. Pulisic. Now it's Pulisic.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Lampard, Konate calmly anticipates. Nice sequence of passes, this. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get it through?
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Kaka. Still just a single goal between the sides.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply...
Great chance! Goalkeeper's ball. Ribéry. And it's Ribéry. And it's Lampard. Now it's Mbappe. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Can he finish? Sticks it away! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Kylian Mbappe.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before the ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Number 17.
He's away.
Frank Lampard. Number 13.
There's
Xabi
great
Alonso.
running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Number 7. Manouche.
He's found a way through. Alvarez.
Number 49. Luis Kelly.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Alvarez receives it in a wide position. Pulisic. Good read, needed to be. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
It's a sweet ball, that. Into the last quarter of an hour. Alvarez.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Rice. Pavlovic. Looking tidy in possession here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, what a ball! Tries a shot! He's got a goal! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball. Mbappe! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Oh, easy pickings there. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Alvarez. Rafinha. Nicely weighted ball. Plays it in low.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Foden. For Rice. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for the run. Oh, what a pass! Brilliantly cut out. That's really well manoeuvred. There's the hit! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Good-looking ball. And he cuts out the supply. And that will be it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Truly colourful scenes here, apt indeed for one of the most diverse and multicultural cities, that is Amsterdam, and those inside this shimmering arena demand the very best.
And already we're underway here.
Side of play, and it is a goal kick. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Oh, well played. Van Bouten. Conte. Van Bouten spots it and intercepts.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative.
Platini. Rafinha. He's beaten the last. He's got the shot away! And he nearly
went all the way.
Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way.
Conte, that's a good ball played into space. Played into space out wide. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
In with the challenge. And he has been fouled there. Konate. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now Pulisic. Pulisic will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Drogba. Platini. David Villa. He is through here. Works it forward. Alvarez. And it's Drogba. Now it's Rafinha. Platini. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Van Bouten gets across to intercept that. Hernandez. There will be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now it's Neymar. Platini. He's had it taken off him. Platini really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And it's Drogba. Alvarez. Rafinha. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Not the most accurate pass. And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Rafinha. David Villa. And he was quick to react. Pulisic. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Konate. Oh, that's nice. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Platini. Alvarez. And it's Drogba. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Drogba must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
Platini. Interesting ball. No, that's been intercepted. And we hit half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Substitution on the field. Number 27, Didier Drogba.
And that's the
Coming
start
on
of
the
another
field
45
is
minutes.
Number 5,
0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Platini. Osimhen. Alvarez. Rafinha. Can he latch on to this? That was always going to be the keepers. Chouameni. Platini. Pulisic. Now it's Osimhen. And he's certainly onside here. He gets big! He's delivered all right!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Pulisic. Nelson Semedo.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And it's Neymar. Konate. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
He could be in here. And here's Alvarez. Picked out. Can he finish? Conte. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. The message is clear. None shall pass. Rafinha. And Pavlovic. Pulisic. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Conte. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
David Villa. So much. Tries a shot! He scores! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Barcelona surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
Oh, that's fabulous. Konate deals with that comfortably. Hits one! They want to be quick to recover this.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Pulisic. Pulisic going face-to-face with his great rival. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And we have our very first corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 26, Murillo. Coming on the field is number 22, McTominay.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's a key interception. Semedo has created one goal already. Rafinha. McTominay.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Van Bouten. Platini. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
There will be 3 minutes
Konate.
at a time.
Pulisic.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
McTominay is there and he can pick it up. Platini. And the pass is intercepted. It's a sharp pass. And time is up. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Their share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much
Hello,
riding on it,
everybody, and
but
welcome
it
to
is
today's
equally
match.
clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Rafinha. Semedo could try cutting inside here.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Semedo, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Come backwards here.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here. Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
Konate. Adriano. Gnabry is in a really good position out wide. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Pulisic. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Pickford can claim that. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Gnabry.
Oh, look, this is about as...
He's going for goal! Could be danger here. Goalkeeper's ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nelson Semedo. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Szoboszlai. Alvarez. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And here's Osimhen. Konate. Xabi Alonso. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Liverpool disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Alvarez. Adams. Rice. Xabi Alonso. And it's Gnabry. Adriano. No, that's been intercepted. Pulisic. That's a good run down the left. Looking for the runner.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Liverpool have reclaimed it. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got away. Gnabry plays it in. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Nelson Semedo. And Konate. Neuer. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And Konate. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Look, it's a run.
And the half-time whistle goes. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless.
Thank you for
So your views on the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're underway again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Foot in. Rafinha. Alvarez. Pass is just off target.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Konate. He's in plenty of space here. Now the finish! No, not this time.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Konate. Rafinha. Nelson Semedo.
That's good play from him.
Swung over. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Over to the other side. Rafinha. Rafinha going face-to-face with his great rival. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Adriano. He's found big chance!
The attendance for this match
Well, the
was
finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
29,950.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Shapes to shoot. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that is expertly dealt with.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Oh, that Pulisic! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! He's done very well to get to that.
Alvarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he's had it nicked away. Nelson Semedo. Hits one! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. It's a really well-measured ball. Chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Roberto Carlos, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well timed, excellent interception. Another throw-in. Osimhen, Alvarez.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Alvarez. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Rafinha. Alvarez. Goes in for the header! It's been blocked. Cross to the back post, terrific header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Now, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Semedo.
Promptly onto that, and that is that.
Gravenberg. Konate.
Alvarez.
Oh, terrible pass.
Szoboszlai, he is always playing with one eye on the spectacular.
Good ball over the top.
Now it's Bellingham.
Shot a goal!
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Just eases him off the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's it. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds
Hello,
of
everybody,
the
and
footballing
welcome
folk
to
in this
today's
part of the
match.
world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Neymar! And he's straight offside. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Not the most accurate pass. Schneider. Good ball over the top. Oh, he's got a side of goal. Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Now he's off and running. Alvarez shifted it to the flank. Kimmich, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Gross. And a header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Konate. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Kimmich did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Ribéry. And here's Ribéry. Oh, this is a great position. Schneider. Now it's Mbappe. That pass isn't the best. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there. There's the hit! Oh, he's been caught napping. Still goalless. That is ended up in no man's land. Gross. Ribéry. And the pass is intercepted. Gross. Pulisic is onto it in a flash. This one, can he finish? Goal! Bayer Leverkusen!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Bayer Leverkusen have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition.
Chance! And it's in! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
30 minutes gone. Neymar proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Schneider. Mbappe.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
That's a nicely measured pass.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Tries the cut back.
Cleared without hesitation. Alvarez.
And claimed it back swiftly.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. No, that's been intercepted. Mbappe chasing after it.
Marquinhos. Oh, delightful ball.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he was quick to react.
Bayer Leverkusen have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Pulisic. And he has been fouled there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Pulisic.
Nicely weighted ball.
Nicely worked.
And the first half is done. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
Here we go again then.
Coming on the field is...
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back
Modric.
into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Fiddles it through. No, that was never going to make it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And Ribery! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Rafinha going face-to-face with his great rival. Ribery, Alvaro, can he put it away? Oh, taken with style. The second half sparked straight into life.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
So here comes a
Modric.
Substitution. Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with...
Oh, what's he done?
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's found a way through. Roberto Carlos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. So we've reached the hour mark. Rafinha. Rafinha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, super find. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To further improve their position of comfort. Oh, it's hit the post! Calm as you like, and they're running away with it! Not much more than a formality.
It's in, but only just. The keeper guessed correctly, and a heart-and-mouth moment for the taker.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
And it's Ribery. Alvarez. Pass somewhat off target. And he's managed to get free. He's had a hit! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Bayer Leverkusen grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Pulisic. Neymar gets a foot in here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Ribery. That is good alertness. Mbappe has given away a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times